This one here is the Italian Star, and this one is a 3945 Star, and France and Germany, and this is my service medal, and this one. I was 22. I went into the army, and first I went to Toronto, and I was there for maybe 2 weeks. Then I went out to out west to Victoria Island, and from there I came back to Calgary, Alberta, and was stationed there for maybe a few weeks. Then I went to from Calgary went overseas to England, and from England I went to Italy, and there's 3 friends that went with me, and this fella here, I can't remember his name, and this fella was from Toronto. That was Danny Wilkinson. And here's a picture of me, and this fellow, he got shot, and he died after. And the worst part of the war was when we were crossing the river in Italy, and we had that was at 1:30 in the morning, early morning. It was pitch dark, and we had to lay our footbridge across. The river was very narrow, but it had a swift current, and we had to lay a footbridge in order to get over. Once we got over, there was a row of country houses we got into, and right at daybreak, the German tanks, you could hear them start up. So we had to get back over it, over the river. And when we left the house, there was a plowed field behind the house in front of the river, and the Germans had the machine guns on the river bank on our same side, and they pinned us down, and that was pretty rough to get out of it. And I can remember going back over the steep banks. I had very steep banks on each side of the river, and I remember a machine gunner down the river bank on our same side opened fired, and just before he fired, the grass was very wet early morning, and I started up, tried to get up, and I slid down. As I slid down, he let a burst of fire between me and this other fellow that was ahead of me. And I can remember that was really close, that one. And this fellow in front of me, he was lucky. The only thing, he got his thumb shot off, just his thumb. And when we got back over the river, there was a very large amount of our own troops on the other side that were, well, they were dead in a bunch. I don't know how they got killed, but it was, I think that was the worst. I was a person that never worried much about anything. I went my way about things, and I don't know, I can't explain how I reached the age I am. I think maybe it was what I was supposed to be, I don't know.